So yesterday EA went and released the brand new free Evo Lucky 7, so today we're going to go through the best value for money players to put into the Evo. So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch for the cheapest trading guides out there for just £4, €4, all free. With Amazon Prime, you'll receive daily trading and investing guides covering PlayStation, Xbox and PC with an array of methods covering all budgets. And I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million in multiple different FIFAs, and now for the last 4 years I've made 10 million coins in just the first month. So in today's video what we're going to be doing is we are going to be going through the best value for money players to go and put into the brand new Lucky 7's Evo. If you're not familiar with how I do this, basically what we do is we grab a player post Evo, compare them to a promo card, talk about the pros and cons of each card. How we're going to run this, we're going to start off with defenders, then go through to midfielders, then go through to forwards. So there are a few defenders in this Evo, and we start off with Cordoba. We're comparing his base card that's put into the Evo, which is going to cost you 27k, to his Greats of the Game card, which is currently not selling at min price at 200k. So there is an argument that Cordoba's card is actually maybe 120 to 150k, but obviously he's not been able to go down to those prices due to the price range. So let's talk about the card stat for stats. So he's got higher pace, he's got lower shooting, but I don't think it's too relevant on a centre back. Passing is 6 less, dribbling is 9 less, defending is 1 more, and physical is the same. Now, he's got significantly less passing and dribbling, but they're not the most relevant stats. Yes, they're definitely relevant, especially dribbling to get out of situations, and long ball. Passing for obviously the long ball meta, although I'll be honest with you, I definitely am switching more with my fullbacks than my centre-backs, so it's not too much of a problem. Regarding play styles, comparing them, they both have aerial, trade-off intercept and jockey versus press proven and the magnetic dribbling one. I'll be honest with you, the hero card definitely has more favourable playstyle pluses, just because of course they're both defending base, whereas the two we have on the other one are more midfielders or offensive. Favourable. Overview on him probably isn't the best defender to go and do, but is a really nice cheap comparison to his promo card. Second defender we're moving on to is one of the most popular players to do this Evo with, and that is Rio Ferdinand. Now Rio Ferdinand's icon card is extinct at 140k, but 140k if you can get him is not bad, and these players aren't too bad to get. On my main account I've got like 3 Cruyffs and a Sabio and a Bobby Charlton for the recent Evo, so yeah, if you really want the players they're not that hard to go and get. Well, Rio Ferdinand is coming in a quarter of the price, again 140k compared to that Team of the Year card, which I mean, personally I've done the what's called the SBC for, and it is an amazing card. Comparing the playstyles, you're basically trading off slide tackle for press proven and the dribbling one. So I'll be honest with you, slide tackle is probably more favourable, but I can't say, as someone who plays a bit like a meta rat, I can't say I'm sliding with my centre backs too much, apart from maybe those last second blocks when you think that your opponent's going to shoot. Well, stat for stat, he's coming in with 2 higher pace, shooting is irrelevant, passing he's got 2 more, dribbling he's got 6 less, defending he's got 4 more, and physical he's got 2 more. So I'd say, at least stat for stat, the Evo card is far superior of the promo card, which is 4 times as much. Skill moves and weak foot is the exact same, basically leaving the Evo Rio Ferdinand both a better card. The main drawback here is the playstyles. A 4 for the price. Really, really nice Evo. The reason why his card's extinct. We now move on to the last defender, which again I think is a really, really nice card, and it's going to be an Evo base company in comparison to his Foot Fantasy card. Coming in at 75k, about, well, just under a quarter of the price. Playstyles wise, you're trading off intercept for these two, so I'd definitely say the intercept is more favourable. Stat for stats, he's got himself 1 more pace, he's got himself shooting's irrelevant, he's got 2 less passing, the same dribbling, he's got 3 more defending, which is nice, and 2 more physical. So stat for stat, definitely more favourable. 1 less skill moves, but if you care about skill moves on centre backs, you're using them wrong. And yeah, I'd say again, in general, I would say the left card is probably a more favourable card. I mean, it's actually cheaper now at 1/5 of the price. Also, it's not extinct, so if you want to get Rio but maybe can't be arsed sniping him, but still want a good value for money centre back, I'd say companies coming in at that spot. Now we're going to move on to is going to be the midfielders. So we start off here with base Schneider in comparison to the Foot Fantasy Schneider. Now you are trading off power shot, which I'll be honest with you, on the cams, box centimeters, whatever, I wouldn't say is quite as needed as the strikers and maybe your wingers. I'd say personally I don't really shoot with my centre mids, I just pass into an attacker. I've got 4 attackers, so yeah, personally not too useful for me. I'd way prefer to go and have the dribbling and the press proven one. then I would prefer to have power shot. So for me, I'd say the playstyle pluses are yeah, very, you know, very close. Not really anything in it. Stat for stats, he's got 2 less pace. He's got the same shooting. He's got 1 more passing. He's got himself 1 more dribbling. He's got 2 less defending and 3 less physical. So stat for stat, I'd say equal, if not maybe slightly favourable on the Evo. Skill moves and weak foot, you get 1 more skill move on the Schneider, but at the same time, you are paying 20 times the price. So I think if you did want to use that Schneider, regarding the, what's it called? Regarding the nations as well, obviously he's only giving Eredivisie, where he's giving Serie A. So I'd say that's maybe something else that's a little bit more favourable for this Evo. But there we go, the first of midfielders, and again, really good value for money compared to the promo card. We're now moving on to an interesting player of Valverde. So I've brought up 3 comparisons here just because I think it's kind of relevant. So we've got Valverde's Evo card, 22k. We've got Valverde's Team of Honourable Mention, 73k, and we've got Valverde's Team of the Season card, 330. Now the reason I've brought both these cards in is because basically he's a bit of an in-betweeny between the 2 cards. If anything, I say he's very close to that card, but I think this card highlights how good value for money is. So regarding playstyles, he's got himself first touch and press proven, which I would say is significantly less demanded than I'd actually say both of them. Now he does have relentless minor playstyle, which is something for me is necessary on CDMs and send mids because of how much I RB press. But yeah, I would say those playstyle pluses are significantly less demanded than these 2, especially the team of the season. Regarding stat-wise, he's got a very, very close card to the team of the season. I won't bother comparing it to that one because you can see he kind of absolutely wiped the floor with that one. But regarding the team of the season, he's got 1 less pace, he's got 2 less shooting, he's got 2 more passing, he's got the same dribbling, he's got 7 less defending, and he's got 1 less physical. So definitely a little bit less than that card, but again, if you compare it to this card, which is 3 times as much, he tramps it basically. Skill moves and weak foot, again, definitely more favourable to have 4-star. I don't think I'd be using the 4-star skills unless I was playing him out wide. I really can't say I do much skilling with my midfielders, just because, of course, I don't know, the skilling is, I feel like there's a higher chance of losing the ball because when you perform a skill animation, it's kind of like more contested than when you're dribbling or passing or whatever. It's less contested, and obviously I don't really want the ball being contested in the middle of the park rather than somewhere out wide where I've got like 2-3 layers of defence. But yeah, the 5-star weak foot, definitely more favourable on the centre mid there, but obviously he's coming in with the same cards, or the same weak foot and skill moves as the Team of Honourable Mention. So say a little bit less, I'd maybe say he's probably about 150 to 200k player if he was on the market, so really nice card. And yeah, nice cheap alternative, almost 1/10 for the price of the Team of the Season live card. We now move on to attackers, and we start off here with Tevez. Now I could have got the Foot Fancy Tevez, but this card is actually extremely close to this card right here. Your main things, I think, from the get-go are just the skill moves and weak foot. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot versus 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Definitely, at least for myself, very favourable. Ball roll, scoops, and on a bit of a player point when it comes to shooting, I have no idea the strong foot of any of my players, which means when I shoot, it's kind of pot luck, which is why I have nothing less than 4-star weak foot in my attack. So obviously, it's each to their own. People do use a lot of the, there is expensive 3-star weak foot players out there, but they just don't do it for me. So regarding the play styles, what you're trading off here, they've both got themselves press proven. They've both got themselves relentless. So basically here you've got first touch versus rapid and power shot. And I'd be lying to you if I said rapid and power shot are definitely not a fair bit more demanded. I do believe this card does come with power shot minor. And he might even have rapid. Yeah, he's got rapid minor and he's got power shot minor. Oh, sorry, quick step minor. So, he's still got himself those playstyles, just not the playstyle plus version. Regarding stats, he's got 1 less pace, he's got 1 more shooting, he's got 2 less passing, 1 less dribbling, and 1 more physical. So very, very close stat for stat card. But again, we come back down to the skills in the weak foot. I'd say, personally for me, this would be a bit of a killer for this card. But in the end of the day, it's almost coming in about a 20th of the price, so it's not looking too bad. We now move on to Wayne Rooney. Now, Wayne Rooney's card is extinct at the moment, and he is extinct at 130k because he's been used for the last 2 Evos. Well, let's have a little look at the card compared eventually. So we're going to look at the playstyles. He's got himself power shot, first touch, and press proven. Easily heavily outweighing the demand on just Travella. Stat for stat, he's got himself 1 more pace, he's got himself 5 more shooting, he's got himself 4 more passing, 4 more dribbling, and 5 more physical. So stat for stat and playstyle plus blows him out of the water again at about 1/3 of the price. Skill moves and weak foot is definitely a bit more of a problem. I mean, I don't know if I'd be running, I don't think I run any attackers with 4-star skills, but yeah, 3-star skills for me would be an absolute turn off. But the same skill moves, same weak foot, Obviously, he's got his SBC card out there, but some people don't want to go and spend like an hour or two completing the SBC, which as a result, I mean, it's a bit hypocritical because you could say you're spending an hour or two completing the Evo, but as a result, there's a very, very nice Rooney card for 130k if you can snipe him. Move on to another nice attacker of Heung-min Son. Let's go and compare the cards. Both have a finesse shot. Both have press proven, and here you're getting yourself first touch over the chip shop. So that's for chip shots. Without failure, always call it chip shop. But yeah, so definitely more favourable outcome there. Same skill moves and weak foot. And if we look at stat for stat, 1 more pace, 2 more shooting, 1 less passing, same dribbling, and 6 more less physical. So I'd say very, very similar cards. If I'm not wrong, this card is coming in at 75k, so it's coming in again around about a third to a quarter of the price for a better card, I'd say playstyle wise and stat wise. So yeah, really, really nice cheap card there, and really nice, you know, alternative to the team season Son. We now move on to a very interesting comparison, and this is Ronaldo. Now, I'm not quite sure how easy you can go and get yourself a Ronaldo, but the comparison is lovely. So this card here is 320k, and this card here is 2.4 million. Let's go and compare the cards. Here we're looking at power shots and a quick step. Where I say we've got Travella, press proven of course, and first touch. I'd definitely say these are more favourable play styles. I'd be lying to you if I said otherwise. Now comparing the cards stat for stat, he's got the same pace, he's got the same shooting. He's got 1 less passing, he's got 2 less dribbling and 1 less physical. I would say that is a close enough card for the price, you know, for a 4 for the price. It's definitely more the playstyle plus I think that ruin it. But yeah, same skill moves, same weak foot, same chemistry, which I think is quite relevant. You can't really compare it to the team of the season one because of course that's got that chemistry plus. But you can go and compare it to the team of the year, which again is coming in at 4 for the price. And yeah, really, really nice. Obviously, the main hurdle here is the playstyle pluses, and can you actually snipe them at 320k? Do expect price range updates on Tuesday. Maybe not for these players, it might be the following Tuesday, but that's when you want to keep an eye out. If you can't snipe them right now, just wait for those price range updates. Next person we'll head on to is going to be Griezmann's gold card versus Griezmann's foot fantasy card. So his gold card is coming in at 10k, meaning it is 1/40th of the price of that team of the season card. You're trading off the the tactician or whatever it is versus press proven and thingy. I would say it's probably a fair game. These two playstyles probably equal that one. I'd definitely say it's more favourable than both of them, although press proven is quite good. It's basically just composure in FIFA. So moving on to stat for stat, he's got 1 more pace, he's got 3 more shooting, he's got 2 more passing, he's got himself 4 more dribbling and 2 more physical. So easily the more superior card, you know, stat wise. Skill moves weak foot is where it lets him down, just like Tevez. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, although I think Tevez might have been the reverse of that. So you get 1 less skill move, 1 less weak foot, but for a 40th of the price, I don't think it's too bad of a trade-off, especially as he's outdoing him stat for stat. It's going to go and wrap that up. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.